Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaya Viche Namaha. 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 Om Shrim Aim Kleem Chamundaya Viche Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Most beloved and precious Divine Mother, most beloved and precious Divine Feminine, in all of thy names, in all of thy forms, and in thy formless reality, Namaste. Most beloved and precious Great Spirit, Namaste. O ye powers that be, of all the lokas, Namaste. We call upon thee to be with us today, to send forth thy blessings, that we might each feel and see and know the strength of the Divine Feminine which resides within every cell of our being, that we might know and see and feel the balance of the feminine and the masculine as they lie within every cell of our being. As we honor today the strength of the Divine Feminine, the creativity of the Divine Feminine, the protection of the Divine Feminine, we honor that within each of our beings. We recognize and acknowledge the need for the balance of the masculine and feminine. But know and see and feel the strength, the protection, the courage that radiates forth within each of us at this very moment. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, Namaskar. Welcome. Welcome to our Sunday Sangha. Welcome to Mother's Day, as it is celebrated around the world. Once upon a yogi time, you were living in the astral. You had lived your life in the astral, one of many, many, many lifetimes. And you got, I think the word is bored, a sense of dissatisfaction with the astral, as if it was not exactly what you were seeking. And you decided that once again you would like to incarnate and live in the physical realm. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, but we made that choice. Because of oops and oodles and scoops of good karma, we were able to incarnate onto the earth plane. You may not think it's that way, but it is extreme good karma that we were able to incarnate here. So you were sitting in the great theater, if we will, the theater of incarnation. And images flowed to you. Images of life experiences, primary life experiences flowed to you. And just as if when you're looking for a roof, all you can see is roofs around you, or you're looking for a new car and you see every ad, new cars. And then once you have the new car or the new roof, you never see it again. You chose experiences. You'd say, yes, this one. And put it over to the side. And you move down to the next chakric level. Oh, this one. Until you've chosen your primary experiences in this life. Then you go hunting. Then you went a hunting. And you were drawn by the strength of the gravity, by the strength of the karma. You were drawn to a female. Now, sometimes this is one. Sometimes it happens more than once in an incarnational pattern. I don't know which it was for you, but I know that this happened. You found a female, and you began to circle around her spinal column. 1 month. You're checking her out, if you will. Are your karmas aligned? The lessons that you chose to learn in this lifetime, the experiences you chose to learn, are they aligned with this soul? Are you going to be able to have those experiences with this soul? 1 month. 2 months. 2.5 months. And you either say, yes, I like this, or you say, no, I think I'll pass. And you leave the aura. Very important. You choose. You're the one that's circling. You're the one that we're circling. Not Mama. And not Papa. Papa's nowhere to be found at this moment. But once you say, yes, this is what I wanted, this is what I chose, you lock in to the spine, the astral spine of that soul. And then you go about drawing Papa to you. Papa's secondary in the incarnational patterns. Very, very important. Not that he is unimportant, but he is not primary. And in yoga, we always look at what's first and what's last. The 4th house. Mother, beginnings and endings. All begins and ends with Mom. Or with the divine feminine, if you will. So you made a choice. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship you have with your Earth Mother. I mean, it does ultimately matter whether you're happy or unhappy. Of course it matters. But karmically, your relationship is about you seeking these life experiences. You saying, this is what I want and need to learn the most in this lifetime. And this is how I'm going to learn it the most in this lifetime. I was reminded last night by a wonderful author that this idea, this concept of Mother's Day, the idea of honoring the mother, began in the 1800s. And that it was not a day to give flowers to the mother. It was not a day to give candy to the mother. It was not a day to say, oh, Mama, you're so nice, or oh, Mama, I love you. It was a day when women got together and said, there's been too many wars. There's too much fighting. There's too much killing. There's too many people dying. We, as the mothers, as the souls who have given birth to these others, need to stand up and say, enough. No more killing, no more fighting, no more wars. Yeah, life happens. Hallmark Farms, if you don't know what Hallmark is, it's a card company in America that likes to sell a lot of cards, a lot of flowers, a lot of candy around Mother's Day, a lot of gewgaws, which have very little to do with the role and the function of the divine feminine. Now I say to you, and this is most important, in Kriya Yoga, we understand and know that every soul has masculine and feminine. We're all masculine, we're all feminine. We all have the divine feminine, we all have the divine masculine within us. It matters not whether you're in a feminine body or a masculine body. You have the feminine and the masculine. If you're here in a male body, that's okay. You still have the divine feminine within you. The capacity, the strength of that part of the world, the part of life within you. One of the most powerful moments in my spiritual growing up, if you will, was the day that I heard my guru say, God is powerless. Well, that was a shocker. I was very shocked because my whole life I've been told God is power. God, the masculine form, is power. And then he went on to say, the power does not move of itself. There needs to be movement for the power to release. The feminine is movement. The moon is movement. You have to turn to the divine in order for the power of the divine to release. But look at the divine feminine. Look at the divine feminine, my beloved. Not having children in this lifetime. I'm not a biological mother. Although somebody was kind enough to send me a note this morning saying my children must be lucky. I thought that was very thoughtful. But I don't have biological children. But this I know. The Divine Mother, the mother that brought you into this world, you chose her, right? You chose her, you drew her into your life. The woman who had the strength to carry you in her body for 9 months, to nurture you, to feed you, to put up with all the physical difficulties of a pregnancy, which I understand are quite uncomfortable. Gave birth, which I understand is quite uncomfortable. But then here's the thing. When you were not strong enough to do anything other than cry, sleep, eat, cry, sleep, eat, it's a kind of a repetitious cycle, isn't it? That's what you could do. So that's what you were doing. And without any real reward in the beginning, she, or some feminine, fed you, held you, cradled you. Taught you to walk, taught you how to eat, taught you how to hold chopsticks or American, English, Western utensils, spoons, knives, forks, etc. Taught you how to say, merci beaucoup, bonjour, au revoir. Bonjour madame, bonjour monsieur. Politeness, culture, civilization. You were taught all of that. But along the way, what happened? The mother is human, right? Papa's human. And along the way, somehow, the mind picked up doubts, self-doubts, if you will. Well, they weren't very nice to me. They weren't very kind to me. I am not worthy. Netty, 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 netty. I didn't really mean to say that fully. Your mind gravitated towards these thoughts that are self-critical, that are not supportive, that are not nurturing, that are not beneficial. You have to find a way to neutralize that. So what's the path? Well, one path is to acknowledge and turn to the Divine Feminine. To say, help me. Like you helped me when I was a baby, like you helped me when I didn't know how to walk, when I couldn't swallow, when I really could barely make out anything opening my eyes, but blurs in front of me. You kept me warm. You kept me safe. Now, I know some of you have had childhoods that were not the best, that were not the optimal. All right. But you made it here. You walked to a place where you could find teachings. Not my teachings, the teachings of a lineage that is thousands of years old, that people have worked again and again and again and again and again. Practiced again and again and again and again and again. To find the Divine Feminine within themselves that will help to nourish, to sustain. And most importantly, I think that really, to me, one of the most important skills of a mother, attributes of a mother, attributes of the Divine Feminine, if you will, is the ability to adjust, adapt, and acclimatize. You see, you come and they tell me, and we have a brand new baby in our family, born March 25th, a new great niece. Now I'm hearing firsthand again about all the things that one has to learn to be part of the earth. But you come and you really cannot take care of yourself. And there's a good period of time here. We're not like elephants where we stand up on our own 2 feet when we're born, even though we have to be around mom if we're an elephant for quite a while. We're not like giraffes that come out of and can stand up, within minutes of the time that they're born. We're born in these bodies that really require help and support. But what's the most important thing? The single most important thing that the mother does? How do you pick one? But I have, over many decades, picked one. And I think I would say it like this. It is a loving that soul that is your child enough that you teach them everything that they need as best as you are able to live in the world. And in the words of my guru, use the greatest of yoga asanas, standing on your own 2 feet. Living your dream, your life. It's your life, my love. You cannot blame anybody else, You chose it, you picked mama, you picked papa, you picked the circumstances of your life. It's you, aham brahmasmi. God didn't do it to you. Mama didn't do it to you. Papa didn't do it to you. Boss didn't do it to you. Guru didn't do it to you. You chose it. Because in the depth of your soul, you felt that these life experiences that you're having day after day after day, year after year after year, were going to help you to unfold, to grow, to understand life, to understand your part of life. And if they don't, it's okay. You make an adjustment and you learn more. Oh yeah, that wasn't so wise. I shouldn't have done that. I could have done that differently. It would have been better if I had done it differently. I think I'll stop doing it that way. It's all right. Just like the Divine Mother, just like your Earth Mother, if you will, not your real mother, your biological mother or your adopted mother, whoever served as a mother for you when you were growing up, just like they did. Looking at what you needed to learn, teaching you the skills to learn what you needed to learn, and then letting go so you could stand up on your own feet. You know what a miracle it is? Just absolute miracle. When a child stands up for the first time and takes that first step, it's like, they're walking, and they fall, you know. And they don't cry. The baby never cries until they look at you. And if you go, you know, then they cry. But if you're like, oh, get up again, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Okay, they don't cry, they get up again. They get up again. That is within you. Now, here, at this time, you have that capacity within you to nurture yourself, to look at yourself, to look at your life and say, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm 82. Doesn't matter. I'm 40. Doesn't matter. I'm 59. Oh, I'm going to be 60 this year. As some of you were saying to me. I said to a disciple the other day, well, you know, when so-and-so is in her 50s, she says she turned 60, you know. You're off a little bit in the years. And I guess I forgot. Time has gone on. It does not matter, is what I'm saying. Every place along the path, there's an opportunity for you to turn inward to that divine feminine within you and say, now, how do I adjust here? How do I adapt? What is changing? What has changed in the world? What do I need to do differently now? What do I need to learn? You're never too old to keep taking classes. You're never too old to learn. What do I need to do to learn? And then you do it. For just as your Divine Mother, just as your beloved Earth Mother, whoever it is that you call by that name, whoever helped you to get here, accepted you, supported you, helped you to gain the skills you needed to walk through your life at this point. You have that all within you. All of it within you. So maybe, you know, your Earth Mother disappointed you. Maybe she wasn't perfect. Maybe you don't get along with her very much. Maybe you don't get along with her at all. Maybe right now she irritates you. Maybe right now you feel a great depth of love for her. I hope so. I hope more than anything, whether your mind is irritated by her personality or you're blaming her for something that's unhappy in your life, which I hope is not happening, that you do feel and see the beauty that you have been given in your life. You drew it. You drew it. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't good luck. None of it's an accident. Please. That's silly. It's karma. You drew it. You did it. Every piece of good karma you have drawn into your life. Now, you know, along the way, you've picked up some thoughts. Maybe some thoughts that aren't very helpful. Let's say that. Some thoughts that aren't very helpful. Oh, they did this to me. Oh, she did that to me. Oh, she looked at me wrong. Oh, she said this. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, I'm no good. Oh, and on and on and on. You must let go of those and find within your being the compassion of the Divine Mother. Find within your being the compassion, the understanding, the acceptance that says, all right, let me look in the mirror. Yeah, I know, Yes, this wasn't the best. Yeah, I could have done it differently. This is not the wisest. The choice to move, the choice to say, oh yes, I need to do it differently. I like to do it differently. Let me turn to the divine so that I might do it differently. Now remember my guru said that God is powerless. He said, you must choose to turn to the divine. It's the feminine, the movement, the moon, that chooses to make that turning to the divine. And when that happens, there is no limit to the power of the divine. The masculine and the feminine, they are one. They are together. They merge. One is not better than the other. And yet, in India, many astrologers, and the science of the horse shastras is important in the Kriya yoga tradition, they look to the moon. They look to the feminine. Because there is a recognition of the importance, the acceptance of the feminine, the ability of the feminine to say, I accept you, I respect you, I love you, and I'm going to help you. Walk on your own 2 feet, walk your path, even if it's not my path, even if it's not what I want, even if I can see that you're going to walk right into that wall. I'm going to help you every way I can to have your dream come to fruition. Softly, gently, kindly, and with deep, deep strength. All of that is within you. All of it is within you. Every bit of it is within you. And here's the part that to me is something I absolutely marvel at, really, really marvel at. The timing of motherhood, the timing of the mother, the way the mothers relate to us. They care for us when we don't have any capacity to care for ourselves. And yet there's a great deal of love, just love, 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 love. Enthusiasm, if you will, for those who are helping you. But enthusiasm for mom, really. What is the most spiritually mature aspect of motherhood or of the divine feminine? And it is this. It's the ability to say, here, now is the time for you to fly. Now is the time for you to fly. I love you. I've helped you. Now is the time for you to fly. to dream your dream, to live your life the way you wish to live it. I hope you remember me. But if you don't, it's time for you to fly your life, to live your life the way you wish. I think that's a remarkably mature action that one has to take after loving and nurturing a soul for a long, long time. I'm sure whether you have children or you have not, as I do not, you probably have had the experience of being around children who love you at a certain age, who really are enthused about your presence in their lives. I think it's about age 5, 6. They are really, they can be so, you can see them and they'll like arms open and run to you. They're so happy to see you. There's nothing quite like that when a child is very enthused about seeing you. Hardly anybody is ever that enthused about seeing you after that age. And all of a sudden, one day you see them, they're like, hi, no arms open wide, no running, no, grabbing onto the legs, no wanting to get lifted up. And you realize, that moment passed. I need to remember and enjoy the sweetness of that, when the enthusiasm, they were so happy to see me. Have you ever been that happy to see yourself? Have you ever been that happy to embrace your own goodness? If not, I hope you find that. I hope today you will find it for a moment. It is important. It is important to see, to find this ability to look at you, your life, with appreciation, with discernment. It may not be pleasant. Well, I wish that I had done this a little differently. What can I do for however long it is I have left here to turn the page so that it will be different going forward? Let go of those critical thoughts. Let go of the blame. Let go of the if only this, if only that, or they did this, or they did that. No. Let go of that. Attune to the divine that is within you. Bless yourself. Let us meditate. And then let us offer our prayers of gratitude towards those souls that, not only those souls that enable us to incarnate into the earth plane, which is one of the greatest opportunities that we have spiritually. It's here that we can find our own enlightenment, here upon this earth. And you could not incarnate if someone did not say, yes, I will help you. But also all of those who have nurtured you along the way, who nurtured me, who have nurtured us along the way, who have given us a sense of comfort, a sense of love, a sense of acceptance. All of those. Let us send forth our blessings. Excuse me, before we do that, I have to say something to you. It's important. There's great power in your meditation. There is great power in your thoughts. There's great power in the light that you send, the love that you send. This is pranic energy. So when you send forth your blessings to another, you are sending forth energy. Whether you're asking for healing energy for that being, whether it's your dog, your cat, your mother, your father, your husband, your wife, your lover, your friend, the concentrated power of your mind is sending forth a blessing, assuming that you send forth the blessing, not negative thinking. Remember that. It's your energy, your life energy that you're sharing. Bring it together That's why we bring it together in the spinal column. We bring it up to the sun center and we radiate it forward. It's not hyperbole, all right? It is sending forth the blessings. Namaste Ji. As you are able, sit with your spine erect. Place your hands upon your thighs, cupped upwards, if you will, please. Hands in the Om Mudra, index finger and thumb together. And turn your head to the left, exhaling twice. Bring the head back to the center and begin to watch the breath. With the next inhalation of the breath, pull the energy from the limbs of the body to the trunk of the body. From the trunk of the body, pull the energy into the spinal column. From the base of the spine, pull the energy up to the sun center. Move that energy out in front of you as a golden ball of light. Expand it. Sweep around your body to the left, moving counterclockwise. 3 times encase your body in golden light. And now ascend. Om Namo 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 Namo. Om Namo 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 attaining the high place of meditation. At this moment, you find yourself in the garden of the divine. Surrounded by beautiful mountains, encircled by the ancient trees. The strong herbs growing along your ground. The flowers carpeting and growing profusely in all directions. You see shining above you the light of the moon, the fullness of the moon. And in that light, Om Shri Chandra Jiva Namaha. The Divine Feminine appears. You see her. Signora de Guadalupe. Kuan Yin. Parvati. Lakshmi ji, Durga ji, Durga ji, Durga ji, with all of her strength and grandeur. The Divine Feminine by every name that you know. See her presence in this garden. And now, my beloved, allow the image of all of the women who have helped you in your life, who have nurtured you, who have shown you compassion and love, who have taught you. Allow their image, one by one, to come forth in your mind's eye. As their image comes forth, offer your pranams, mentally namaste to them, and see them joining the Divine Feminine in this garden. Begin with the soul who gave birth to your physical body. And move from there. As you bow, see them bowing back to you, speaking your own words of gratitude. Each woman who has blessed you in your life, allow their image to rise in your mind. Speak to them, bow to them, thank them, and see them joining the divine women, the divine feminine, the divine ones. Allow all of the women who have been a blessing to you to come forth to your mind's eye. Feel their blessings. The lessons may have been harsh, it matters not. Feel the blessing of their presence in your life. And now, my beloved, see all of these souls standing among the Divine Feminine. And in your mind's eye, a great mirror appears before you. And radiating back from that mirror is the Divine Feminine within you. That source of strength, of power, of healing energy. That source of love, acceptance, radiating and shining upon you. That you might feel the blessings of that light. Allow the light of the Divine Feminine surrounding you at this moment, flowing to you from all directions. Allow the blessings to flow into your being. Filling you with comfort, with strength, filling every cell of your being with acceptance, with compassion. Gazing through your mind's eye, all of the Divine Ones are with you, surrounding you, all of your beloved female helpers, mothers, teachers, whatever form they have taken in your life. Feel the abundance of their blessing. Sup upon this. Be nourished by it. Be filled. Be strengthened. Find the courage in this moment. Find courage knowing that you, again and again and again, have the capacity, have the strength, have the ability, have the support to stand again and walk your own path to illumination. For you are not alone. Within this Indra's net, you are supported by, loved by, cherished by, a part of this great web of wisdom, of love, of compassion. Om Padme, Padme, Om. Om Padme, Padme, Om. Om Padme, Padme, Om. Om Padme, Padme, Om Padme, Padme, Oh, most beloved divine feminine, most beloved mother, most beloved great mother, great spirit, divine one in all of thy names and all of thy forms. Thank you for your presence this morning, for your presence with us today. Stay with us, we ask of thee, as we call upon thee to send forth thy blessings as we send our meditative energy to send forth our blessings. Join with us that the compassion that thou embody radiate within every cell of our being, that we see, that we know, that we can accept the laws of karma, and ask only this, that all beings in all realms, that the karma be softened, that all beings in all realms have that which they need, swiftly, surely, and most harmoniously. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, 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 Bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, 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 Bhavantu. Shanti, 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 Bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, 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 Bhavantu. Shanti, 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 Bhavantu. From the point of light within the mind of our Ishta, light streams forth into the minds of all beings, and this light emerges in all of the lokas. From the point of love within the heart of our Ishta, love streams forth into the hearts of all beings, and this love emerges within all of the lokas. From the Bindu, where the full wisdom of Ishta lies, the purpose of the lineage is revealed in all of the lokas. To realize, to remember, to serve. Thou has been blessed. They'll continue to be blessed. Remain a blessing to all of those who enter your aura. Namaste ji. Namaskar. Thank you for the blessings of your meditative energy, for the blessings of your presence. It is a blessing to be here with you.